You're going to take on this course regardless. So give yourself a round of applause. Normally I don't stall quite as much, but we were waiting on some friends who are going to come forward right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome my friends and my family with Team More Heart Than Scars. Now, I myself am a proud member of this family. Several years ago, right here in Georgia, we climbed Stone Mountain with our friend Michael Mills. Michael Mills was the flagship for adaptive athletes. We literally led hurricane heats with this guy, paralyzed from the waist down. They called him the accursed one, because not only was he paralyzed from the waist down, he could feel everything, but couldn't move anything. So they call him the accursed one. You ever jumped your toe against the table? It's the first thing you do, jump, oh damn, right? Well, he goes, and just can't do nothing. So, called him the accursed one. Now, we started off with a team called the Dirtbags. Yeah, still there. Anyway, started with a team called Dirtbags, chasing Michael Mills. He challenged Joe DeSena himself to take on his own race, paralyzed from the waist down. In this chair, this very chair. So Joe DeSena himself, we tied and weighted his legs together, and we dragged him through 15 miles of Ohio Super. You heard that correctly. Things used to be different years ago. They didn't have all these set markers. A Super was 13 miles long. A Beast was 17 miles long. It was whatever they decided to do to you. 15 miles, every type of weather you can possibly imagine. That man was put through hell, paralyzed from the waist down. Because of that day, this team exists. Other teams exist. Operation Enduring Warrior, Oscar Mike. All of these teams exist because of that flagship team. He was the first to do smart races, the first to do go rucks, the first to do all of these things as a paraplegic. And I'm proud to have been part of that team. So not very long ago, well, a while ago. How long has it been, Joe? 2014, I think. We climbed Stone Mountain with Michael Mills, and I was knighted at the top of Stone Mountain into More Heart Than Scars. So I am Sir Robert DaVinci. Now, I can promise you this is going to get emotional for me. So if I start breaking down and I cry a little bit, please stick with me, you'll understand in a moment. Oh my gosh, this is going to be tough.
Love you, man.
We love you. Love you. More heart.
I've been doing this for 7 years. I'm retiring today. So this is one of my last heats ever as a start line announcer for Spartan Race. I will still be here, I will still be around, and I'll still be working for the company, but life is changing. I need to be a better part of my daughter's lives, my wife's life, my own life, and a better relationship with God. So I'm moving in a positive direction. But 7 years later, I have worked over 140 start lines. I've said this speech more than 3,100 times. And this will be the last 2, possibly 3 that I ever do. So thank you all. I know you got a lot of first timers. This is very different than you expected. But I can't thank you all enough for being here for this moment for me. I know it's taking a little longer, but this is tough. You guys have changed my life. 7 years.
Yeah.
Thank you. So anyway, proud of myself. I've watched every single excuse destroyed by a Spartan racer. It didn't matter if it was disease, if it was addiction, if it was weight loss, you quit smoking, you lost a leg, you lost the use of a leg, you lost anything, everything. I've watched every excuse on the planet. I have a friend who has literally one arm, a torso, and a head, and he has done Spartan. I watched an 87-year-old woman do an ultra. Call a chance. Right here. This man told me his story years ago, just in talking, just in passing. We had a conversation. His age, his story, his history, it has all come together. I was like, man, this guy's amazing. I gotta tell these people. So I told everybody, and I kept telling everybody. Then Spartan takes interest. They write a piece on him. Now he is a staple in the Spartan community because he is an amazing human being. This is what I've done for almost a decade of my life. You guys have been the biggest part of it. And because you keep showing up, I have been able to feed my family and have one of the greatest careers of my life. So thank you guys very, very much. All right. Enough of the mushy stuff. I've stalled long enough. It's time to get this party started. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to go? Woo! Oh, we're going to do better now. If this is my last two, I want to hear it from all of y'all. I say, you ready to go? Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer to my first question is going to be three loud, ground-shaking Spartan aroos. Spartans, what is your profession? Beautiful. Today you embark upon a quest like those of legends old, facing unimaginable challenges and pushing yourselves further than you ever thought possible. To prepare this challenge, I'm going to ask you all one simple question. Who am I? To which you shall respond, I am a Spartan. Who am I?
I am a Spartan.
Honored by your courage and commitment to excellence, know this. Today your mind, body, and spirit will be put to the ultimate test. For you taste glory on this day. Who am I?
I am a Spartan.
By all that you hold good on this dear earth, I bid you stand. Sons, daughters of Sparta, stand and fight. For today is the day that you shall rise to glory. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right here, right now, Atlanta, Georgia, your home. Who am I?
I am a Spartan.
Who am I?